y'all, welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're having a beautifully sunny and blessed day. I am back with a current household episode. I haven't done one of these in some time. We're going to be hanging out with the Landry family, which is composed of Deacon, his wife June, and their new baby Monroe. Now, a couple things about this family. They just recently moved to Evergreen Harbor. Deacon is starting his job as a civil designer, but unfortunately, there was a mishap that happened. They had moved in sort of like a shabby, not very code-friendly house in Evergreen Harbor, and while they're getting settled in and moving in, there was a fire that occurred. And unfortunately, Deacon's wife, June, was in it, and she perished. So now Deacon sort of works by day as a civil engineer, and by night he is studying thanatology so that he can connect with his wife's ghost. So she's still around in spirit, I suppose, and though he is very, very distraught about his loss, he hopes to still have a connection with her, not just for him, but for their daughter. So I hope you enjoy the video. Alright, you guys, we are in the Landry household. June's ghost is just putting her child to sleep. I don't know why I actually find this endearing. I don't usually play with ghosts. They're my least favorite occult, but I realized that I hadn't actually played with them since I got the Life and Death expansion pack. I think I got it earlier this year, if I'm not mistaken, maybe the latter part of last year. And I've not really played around with what they can do. And I think I'm sort of mentally preparing for it because in my very veggie legacy challenge, I know that there's going to be a generation that either talks to ghosts or becomes a ghost, something like that. And I think I'm trying to get my feet wet in the experience, so to speak. So this is Deacon. Deacon is out here making a knife block. They don't really have a lot of money. Like I said, they just moved here. He just started his new job, and so their house is a little on the lived in side, right? Like it's a little dated. They tried to make it cutesy when June was alive, but then she passed away, unfortunately. And so, yeah, that's that. Also, I had no idea that, what does possessing the trash do? Oh, okay, that's cute. I had no idea that ghosts still require, like, sustenance, like actual food, sleeping and everything like that, because they're ghosts. So you know what I mean? Like, why would they need that? But it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and have him list this on Plopsy. I feel like this would be an extra way for him to bring home some income, because the simoleons are a little low. This isn't supposed to be a rags to riches thing, but why is Trashly here? All right. This isn't supposed to be a rags to riches thing, but I kind of just like the idea that they are a new struggling family, but also like with what happened to June, it kind of feels like, I don't know, maybe they spent a lot of their money he spent a lot of their money trying to recover some of the things that were lost in the fire. Do you know what I mean? Also, I have a new reshade preset. Tell me what y'all think about it. I don't know how I feel about it yet. It feels a little on the dark side. Like dramatic dark, not like goth edgy sort of stuff. I don't know what I'm saying, and now I'm just yapping. Deacon has come to talk to Bess. He was inquiring about local hauntings, I think, with her. And I guess she didn't really want to talk to him, which is ironic considering she literally wants to call and talk to everybody, right? Like, hello. I already had him acquire some recycled materials. He's a junior drafts person in the civil designer career, level 1. That's where we're at. I'm gonna have him come and resume his horse sculpture. I did want to share with you guys some of his traits, and one that I gave him, a formative moment that I gave him intentionally. So his traits are chased by death, gloomy. I figured he should be gloomy considering his wife died very, very young, like very young. It's tragic. So he's gloomy. He is domestic from having a super parent aspiration. He wants to be a good dad to his daughter. This is just a custom content trait, caregiver. He is family oriented. He's a Cancer, and another sort of custom content trait that he's innocent. But one of the formative moments that I chose for him was the survivor or childhood grief survivor. I did that intentionally because I hate to say this, but I kind of liked the idea that if he was chased by death, perhaps his parents also died when he was very, very young. So he's also an orphan. And so maybe he feels like he's responsible for his wife's demise. I don't know. One of the things that June got from her unfinished business Soul's Journey was a goal that says, I'd like to comfort the living as much as I can, which I actually love that, because she has decided to stick around and complete her unfinished business. I would imagine it has to do with the fact that she did leave this little sim world prematurely in an accident. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense that she would want to fulfill some unfinished things since she has a child still alive, but also like comforting her family so that her husband doesn't feel responsible for her death in any sort of way. It says, use comfort ghost mastery ability 5 times. Living Sims have it hard too, as to try to help out a few of them if I can. Maybe I could learn powers like Solace Embrace to make my living friends feel better, or Euphoric Presence to radiate a positive aura for everyone around me. Little things like those could change the course of someone's day or even their life for the better. Okay. So I wonder how we go about doing... Oh, I see. So see, I've not even looked at her... I've not even looked at what she can do as far as being a ghost and everything. Looks like she has a healthy stamina, and right now she's a Wispling. Okay. Let's look at the experience points. Yeah, this is all new to me, y'all. It's so sad, but I mean, y'all know how it is. You get a pack, you really only use it for cast items and build buy mode. You forget the gameplay that's involved with it, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and purchase the Solace Embrace. It says, with this ability, feelings of sorrow and troubles are mere fleeting dreams. Okay. With a Solace Embrace, turn grimaces into grins. A gentle touch of June's ghostly presence soothes all troubled hearts. Detect current mood can be used to find out a non-household sim's current mood. Okay. And the Dispeller, Transcendent Woohoo, Ghostly Traverse, Conjurer, Spooky Spectacle. What's a Dispeller? Dreading the daily chore even in the afterlife? Not for this ghost. Become a Dispel Master and whisk away pesky items back to the netherworld where they truly belong. Performing this in front of other Sims will make them happy and increase. Okay, yeah, anything to help out. So we'll select that too. Also, her traits are family oriented, an art lover, of course, death by fire. She's outgoing, she's an Aquarius, and domestic. Her and Deacon very much are like on the same wavelength, if that makes sense. Let's try out our comfort abilities really quick. Oh, look! So sweet. I do wonder if maybe he'll try to bring her back to life. Like, I can actually see him trying to do that. Is he sad? Hug from beyond. Deacon just got a cozy, ethereal hug from a beloved family ghost. It's as if all his worries floated away, replaced by a burst of intense, otherworldly happiness. Oh, I love that for Deacon. And I love that for June too. That she's still lingering on. Deacon is doing some of his tasks for his job. His corpse bride is watching their child. I forgot to mention that the save file that I'm using is Cool Puppy's doo-doo save file. I'll be sure to link it if you guys want to check out their channel as well as their save file, because it is very big and I like it. It's different from what I would normally play with as far as like very detailed, and they've just put a lot of thought and attention in it. You can tell that they have. So yeah, I'm excited to be playing in this in my spare time. The next task that Deacon needs to do is acquire an eco upgrade part. It says use a fabricator to acquire these parts. I wonder if there's one on this lot. This is supposed to be a community space. There's a lot of stuff. Oh, yep, here we go. Let's see if we could fabricate something. Fabricated eco upgrade part. Yep. We've got enough of the, what is it? Bits and, I don't know. Bits and bobs. Bits of rummage. I don't know. Something with bits in it. So we'll have Deacon do that really quick. Oh, and I should say that June received some goodwill earlier. I had her use her dispel ability to whisk away some dirty dishes, and it says June has earned some goodwill essence in the inventory for good deeds performed on living Sims. Word around Morning Vale is that Waylon Juarez will purchase essence for simoleons by the crypt in the Crows Crossing neighborhood of Ravenwood. I don't know if we're gonna travel to Ravenwood. We'll just see what happens. Yeah, this is not so much about June as it is about the entirety of their family dealing with her passing. So I don't know if I'll have them move at some point or what. Looks like we finished the fabrication and it can be found in Deacon's inventory. Here it is. This is a part used for advanced or eco-related upgrades. Okay. Nice. Okay, so we've completed our tasks for today. That's great. Good job, Deacon. Good job. I'm gonna have Deacon do some recycling really quick out of his inventory from when he went dumpster diving. I had him purchase a candle from one of the yard sailor people that's here to gift to June, but then I just realized how tasteless that is because she literally died because of fire. So maybe he should actually Maybe he should actually not gift that to her. I don't know. I was just trying to be nice, but then I realized perhaps that's not for the best. So I'm just going to resell it. And that's exactly what he paid for it anyway. So I think we're good. So we've pretty much gotten rid of all of the compostables that was in our inventory from dumpster diving. I don't think that there's anyone else that's selling anything other than candles. Everybody else is working on other projects. And it looks like he is not feeling great about his surroundings. It says most Sims hate being surrounded by filth and squalor. So yeah, he's not oh y'all, look at this moodlet that he's got. This is a custom content moodlet, or I'm pretty sure that it is. I'm pretty sure it's from Wonderful Whims. It says honka honka burnin' love from thinking about spouse. Deacon suddenly finds himself craving a certain someone, their beloved spouse. Aww. He hit the jackpot in the field of love. There isn't anyone who suits his desires more than their loving partner in life. Just thinking of them has Deacon yearning for their presence, a burning desire to hold and to love this sim that has captured his heart. Well, we'll just go on home, Deacon. You don't even want to be here anyway. He's in a bad mood. So we'll just go on home, my man. It's almost dinner time anyway, and he's already done all of his tasks for his job, so I think it's a good time to go home. Maybe we could also work on some parenting while we're there. Ah, y'all, they are so cute. He just wanted to come home and see his little ghost wife profess his undying love, pun intended, to her. Love that for them. How they're able to have a tangible relationship, I don't know. I don't understand the physics of it all, but I guess that's the point of it being, oh, hold hands with her. Yeah, we could do that. What's that under? Is that under physical? Yeah, hold hands. Go ahead and hold hands with your wifey. And then after that, we need to spend some time with Monroe. Nice. Where is Monroe? Is she in her bedroom? Yeah. Let's comfort Monroe. Can we also do some, we could put her here. I wonder, can we do tummy time with her too? I've rearranged Monroe's bedroom so many times because it's kind of a tight space. And for the life of me, I could not figure out how I wanted it to look, or, you know, but it needed to be a little on the ratty end because this is like a shabby sort of home. Like, it's a first home for this family, or I guess was a first home for June. She still dwells here, so I mean, you know, but yeah, I've just been like redoing the baby's room several times to, I don't know, fit the vision that I have. I don't know if I've done it justice or not. I guess he's got to go back upstairs. Oh yeah, to put her on her playmat. This is custom content, but I love this, that it's just like an arch without the mat. I think this looks super cute. But it also looks like it's put together by hand. Maybe he can't do tummy time with her. Is there not enough space? Okay. Then why did you say you couldn't, sir? What the actual heck? I'm having June come talk to this lady so that hopefully we can do some more ghost mastery stuff with her. I don't know. We could also do some small talk so that we can get to know her a little bit better. We'll select get to know. Looks like baby Monroe is earning some milestones too, which is awesome, while she's hanging out with her dad. Hopefully too, is that increasing his parenting skill? Because that's what the intention was. I don't think that it is. Huh, okay. Anyway, we'll have her do a comfort ability. We can detect her current mood, and that should help towards this. What kind of mood is she in? Okay. Bye, girl. She said, I gotta go. It seems like every time June does that to an individual, they get freaked out, which, you know what? I probably would too. All right, we'll have you go back home, June. Let's see what Deacon is up to. How is Monroe doing? Okay, so she's getting tired. Wait, is she hungry as well? Or she's a little hungry. So we'll have Deacon go ahead and feed the baby. Let's bottle feed her. I kind of thought tummy time would have earned some parenting for him, but maybe not. I felt like interactions that involved caretaking for your children would automatically increase the parenting skill, but I may have him browse some forums a little later. I do need him to work some on his thanatology skill. Oh, okay, we'll go ahead and put Monroe to sleep here. It is pretty late. It's already 8 o'clock. And where is June? Hanging out outside. All right, girl. Why don't you come and can you possess this? Yeah, I think possessing items helps increase. She's getting tired. I think it increases this experience bar. So we'll have her do that. And then we'll have... Are you putting your child to bed? Oh, he just keeps bouncing her. No, put her to sleep, please. In her crib. Baby is fed and full. She needs some sleep. And then we will have him come downstairs and serve dinner. We'll do fish tacos. There we go. And then let's also turn on the lullaby station. I learned that if you turn this on, it does help the little children with sleeping. So we'll turn that on for the baby and turn off her light. There we go. Dad is in here cooking. What is she doing? Chilling. Another thing that I noticed is that her photo frame keeps disappearing. Is it because she's technically still in the house? I do wonder if that's the case. Let's possess this item too. I just think this is so funny. It's so random. Looks like Deacon has work pretty soon. I'm gonna actually have him go to work because I don't think I've done this career. At least if I have, it's been a long time. And he did get a notification just now that said Deacon's boss was happy with the work he did from home and he made 160 simoleons, which is great. We also got adoption notices, so maybe that's a part of this save file that it alerts you when someone gets adopted. I've never seen that before unless it's new. He is feeling sad because he does have the gloomy traits. His gloomy Sims always seem to have a cloud hanging over them. I think he just honestly misses his wife, tell you the truth. We'll have him brush his teeth and we'll also have him throw away Monroe's dirty diaper. I love how her mom can still take care of her even in the afterlife. I think that's very cute. Is she stinky? Does she also need a bath? Oh, and she's hungry. We'll go ahead and have June give Monroe a bubble bath. I don't think she's had a bubble bath yet. I think she's had a normal one. And that should also be a milestone if I'm correct in thinking that. So we'll have her do that really quick. And then once she's finished, I'll be sure to have her feed Monroe. Looks like he's off to work. He looks so handsome. Look at him. Hello? He said, I'm ready to go to work. I got my hard hat on, and yeah, my work boots on, and it's raining, but that's okay. Doing what I can. I did get him to level 2 in parenting, so that's good, last night, as well as level 2 in thanatology. So yeah, I'm gonna say that he's probably working on a way to bring his wife back for real, and her not just be some ethereal ethereal spirit floating around the house haunting things and whatnot. Looks like Deacon got a pop-up while he is at work. It says voting irregularities. Deacon is doing an audit of some community space project voting patterns, and discovers that the votes for the recently enacted project were incorrectly counted. Will the public be angry about that community garden instead of a marking place, or will they not care? I think we should probably confess the error. A string of recent errors compounded by this easy to avoid mistake causes a lack of confidence in the planning authorities. Oh no. Deacon's boss gives them a stern telling off and warning about their future mistakes. So we lost performance. That's crazy. We lost performance for being honest. All right. Okay, baby Monroe, what's wrong? Are you just fighting sleep? Let's check out her moodlet. Flurry of giggles. The radiating happiness of a close sim lifts Monroe's playful inner spirit. Aw. She feels loved too from her mama, no doubt. Her mom very much so loves her. I think I'm gonna, can I sell this? Because I don't think this works. Yeah, it just keeps deleting her photo, which is strange. But that's okay. We got plenty of photos of her in here. Let's see if she can do something else. Ghost Mastery. Yeah, let's dispel some of the waste in here. I think Deacon got all of the bits out to recycle. Nice. Alright, so what does that do for you, girl? Does it help you any? Okay. We still got a long ways to go before we get another experience point. That's alright. I'll go ahead and have her grab something to eat. I think we should have some leftovers. Or not? Yeah, there we go. Get her some leftovers. Deacon has returned home. He's taking a quick bath. But we did get a pop-up. It says, "Hi there. You don't know me, but I saw you from afar and asked a mutual friend for your number. I hope you don't mind. I'm hopelessly attracted to you. I promise I'm chill. Would you like to meet me?" No. I think Deacon would say, "That's sweet, but no thanks." Who is this? Oh, okay. Well, thanks for humoring me. I had to give it a shot. My name is Carly, if you ever change your mind. Yeah, he's married, Carly. And you know what? She may not be technically on the same physical plane as he is, but he's still in a committed relationship with his wife, even if she is deceased. Let me comfort baby really quick. I think she needs to use the restroom or have her diaper changed. I don't know if I showed this earlier, but this is actually a changing table. Is it not adorable? I think my mom had an ironing board with this pattern. I don't know, but I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Anyway, mom is taking care of her. Let's actually turn this off for a second. Can baby go in here? No, she can't. Are we going to change her? Are we just gonna... Oh, is dad doing that? Okay, looks like Dad's gonna feed her. Okay. Well then, Mom, I guess take a load off, girl. I guess go chill out for a little bit. Also, if you're wondering where all that moolah came from, while Deacon was at work, we got one of those pop-ups. I'm gonna have June actually come paint. Instead of getting her a candle, I had Deacon essentially buy her an easel because she does have the art lover trait. And she's inspired right now, so we might as well take advantage of the mood. But yeah, that was a little gift from her hubby. But anyway, we had one of those pop-ups where it's like, hey, it's me from the other side, and you know, you get money. So we were able to get 4,000 simoleons, which is perfect because that's just what this little family needed, honestly. Yes, this is so cute. It's a changing table. I'm sure everyone has had to do that if you have a child or a small sibling where you have to help change their diaper. You just make do with a little ironing board. They have such a cute little relationship. They really do. I'm really rooting for these two guys. Maybe she can come back to life. I don't know. I really don't know. But they're both in fantastic moods, might I add. Which I love that for them. Truly, I do. Yeah, so I wanted to show you guys really quick. It does appear that our lad, Deacon, got a promotion. Here it is. He was promoted also on his, I guess, technically second day of work to architectural apprentice. It says Deacon has been promoted to architectural apprentice. He will now make an additional 11 simoleons per hour for a grand total of 42 simoleons per hour. He also received a bonus of 330 simoleons, an electronic drafting tablet, and draft a municipal concept. Okay. His next shift is Friday at 8 a.m. So that's also why their money did increase too, I guess I should say. So this is his new work tablet that he has to use for his job, which love that. It looks like he also needs to reach level 2 of the logic skill, as well as interview a homeowner about utilities, which he has not quite done yet. Can we just talk to our wife? Present, you have no concept. Okay, so we have to actually create a concept, I suppose, from the tablet. So there's that. But I wanted to see if he could at least ask somebody in his household. Well, I guess the only person would be June. About the utilities. Maybe not. Maybe we should have him go ahead and draft a municipal concept blueprint. It's kind of late though, so I know I wouldn't really want to do this late at night, but it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. Oh, also, I forgot to show you guys. It does look like June was able to earn another experience point, so let's go ahead and use it. So we have Solace Embrace and Dispeller. Am I saying this right? Solace? Solace. Solace. It's solace. Seeking solace. Solace. Solace Embrace. I don't know. Anyway, Ghostly Traverse is available, as well as Transcendent Woohoo. I don't really want her to be a bad ghosty. I just don't think that's, I don't know, that's not her. Ghostly Traverse says transcend physical limitations and traverse the world as a ghost. Uninvited, no obstacle. Use Spectral Unlock to effortlessly enter any residential abode and uncover its mysteries. Okay. Traverse is available as a terrain interaction. Spectral Unlock is available on residential front doors. Okay. So she can essentially break and enter and no one can stop her. Transcendent Woohoo. Turn living Sims into a temporary ghost for an ethereal woohoo. Okay. Possess an everyday object with a living sim for a woohoo that defies the laws of life and death. After all, who said love couldn't transcend the afterlife? I mean, this would actually kind of answer my question in regards to like, how are they able to like touch each other? Like, even holding hands is kind of crazy because she's a ghost, and yet she still has to eat and use the bathroom and sleep. I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but we'll take it. We'll take it, girl. We will take that transcendental, transatlantic woohoo. I don't know.
Oh, Linda!
Well, I guess we figured out the ghost woohoo. I just don't know why they went for the refrigerator. Like, of all places, the fridge? Really? Maybe because it's cold and she's already technically cold because she's dead. Anyway, I think we'll go ahead and call it a video. This was actually really fun. I'm really excited to play in this household. This is just a current household, so it doesn't mean that we'll ever see these Sims again on my channel, but I'll be playing with them in my spare time. Though if you want to see an update of this little family, I would not be opposed to doing so. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please consider liking and subscribing, sticking around so you can catch more of my content here on YouTube. But with that being said, God bless, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.